Inside this engineering lab, innovation is afoot.
This is kind of like, Twilight Zone.
This is Bionic, a company that's created a revolutionary bionic hand.
Our hand is actually the fastest bionic hand in the world. It closes in about 200 milliseconds, which is faster than we can blink our own eyes.
Adil Akhtar is the founder and CEO.
It's meant for people who have lost their hand or were born without one to be able to control a robotic hand that they can use for doing activities of daily living.
The Ability Hand can be charged via USB. It has a carbon fiber palm and silicone-coated fingers, making it lightweight and tough.
I can actually smash this against the side of a table and it's totally fine. It totally survives that impact.
Muscle sensors attached to the remaining limb allow the user to operate the hand. In October of 2005, Sergeant Garrett Anderson and his recon platoon were ambushed while on patrol in Iraq.
2 roadside bombs exploded under my vehicle, severed my arm bad enough where they had to amputate.
For the last few years, he's been working with Bionic, collaborating and testing the Ability Hand.
Like if my daughter grabbed my hand, there's no way to know that unless there was sensory feedback. It's
also the first hand on the market to give users touch feedback. So when Sergeant Anderson holds his daughter's hand, he can actually feel it.
For Cody Conradi, who lost his arm in a farming accident 2 years ago, getting back to work has been challenging.
It allows me to drive and run the hydraulics with my good hand at the same time. Otherwise, I'd be fumbling back and forth between steering and running the hydraulics on my ends.
20% lighter than the average human hand, the stress on his arm has been lessened as well.
With this hand being so light that it's not leveraging on my elbow, creating that much more, weight.
Bionic hands can cost up to $70,000. Aside from Veterans Affairs benefits and workers' comp insurance, coverage can vary. Akhtar says by keeping their costs down and securing Medicare coverage of the Ability Hand, they can expand access to 75% of the population that needs it.
A lot of the technology that we use for doing the motor control in the hand is directly applicable to knees and ankles and elbows as well. So we're already looking into designs for an Ability leg and an Ability elbow as well.
Following a year-and-a-half soft launch in the Midwest, Bionic expects to release the Ability Hand nationwide in the coming months. Reporting from Champaign, Illinois, I'm Usher Qureshi.